Hola and good morning, my friends, on this beautiful Monday. I just wanted to shoot you a quick video on the peso and ATMs today. I was going to the supermarket to go get some money today, which I do once a week, and I thought, oh, maybe I can help you guys out with a video on the peso and ATM. So let's start off with the peso. When I first moved down here about 14 months ago, the peso was worth well, let's back this up. It was 22 pesos equaled $1. Okay, so it has gone from 22 down to 16.5 about a month ago. Now it's at 17.3, so 22 to 17. So what that's telling you is that your bang for your buck has decreased as an American. It's the same thing traveling around the world now. The Forex markets are a $5 to $6 trillion a day trading entity. So all of the currencies on the planet are traded in pairs. And you guys have probably been hearing on the news a lot lately about BRICS and the devaluation of the dollar and all that. So I'm not going to get into that because that's political, and it's also run by a certain amount of people, and so that's controlled. However, as a consumer like myself, I have to, and I'd like to pay attention to, the exchange rates. And basically, what that does is it gives me an idea of if the value of the dollar is going up or down, and so it tells me as a foreign traveler whether the prices down here are good to be traveling in Mexico or they're not so good. And right now, it's right in the middle. Okay, so the dollar value, or the value of the dollar in Mexico, has gone down. Okay. One important thing to tell you too is that places in Mexico like Cancun and Playa del Carmen and Tulum over in Quintana Roo, and also Cabo San Lucas in Baja California Sur, those states, you can use dollars over there. Okay, so they a little bit more of an advanced international tourist area. So if you have dollars and don't want to trade them in and don't want to mess with it for say 7 days or whatever you're down there for a short amount of time, you can use dollars. Okay, not here, not in Puerto Escondido. Everything is in pesos here. Okay, so my mindset is in pesos. My rent, my Airbnb, my groceries, gas, everything is in pesos. So I have to get to know the peso. Okay, and I think I mentioned this in an earlier video that how I look at it now is that I look at it like every 100 pesos, say you're charged at a restaurant for clothing or groceries, is worth $6. Okay, so in my mind, I multiply everything by 6. So something that's 500 pesos. The other day I saw a pair of board shorts for 500 pesos. So I multiply that times 6. So 5 times 6 would be $30. Okay, so that's an easy way for me to convert it in my head. Now, another thing, when you go to the banks down here, or the ATMs, and that's another thing, the ATMs are a little bit more sparse. You have to find them like in big supermarkets. They're not on every corner like in the United States. Okay, so you have to know where they are. And a lot of times they run out of money. So like you have to kind of plan that out too as well, because the locals will go on the 1st and the 15th and drain all the money out of the ATMs. So you know not to go on those around those 2 days of the month. But one important thing to know too is that each ATM down here charges a different amount of fees. And I was using different ATMs until I had a friend say, you got to try this one called Banco Santander. And I did. It's like a bright orange bank ATM machine. And they charge literally one fee for any transaction. If it's 5,000 pesos or 9,000 pesos, they charge one fee of around 34 pesos, which is very reasonable. Okay, so I started using them since I've been down here. Number 2 thing too is that when you're getting the pesos out in the ATM, they're gonna walk you through a few steps on there, because I still maintain a U.S. bank. I put my U.S. bank card, into the ATM, so they have to validate it. And at the very end of the transaction, they'll ask you to accept or decline their conversion rate. And I wasn't doing that for like 6 or 8 months. until somebody said, hey, you've got to decline that conversion rate at the end, because what they're doing is they're going to take some more money out of your transaction. So you have that opportunity to decline their conversion rate and go to the international conversion rate. So it's just one button. You just hit, I decline this conversion. I mean, you save a few dollars on it, on $100, but that adds up. So now I just now I'm doing that, and I thought I'd shoot you a quick video. Here's the thing: we watch the peso down here because it fluctuates. You know, it's not the same pretty much every day, but it doesn't fluctuate like crypto or like the U.S. stock market. So it stays a little bit more stable, but I still like to keep an eye on it. But anyway, I hope that helps. Don't be the person that flies into Mexico and says, oh, what do I do? Should I get pesos or should I get dollars? And then go to some place in the airport and get ripped off. Do your research, you know, my friends. And if you have any questions, ask somebody like me, or get on a Facebook or Instagram group and ask some questions. People will be glad to tell you and help you out. So hopefully that helps. Gringo Grego out from beautiful Oaxaca, Mexico, and let's keep that dollar rising on that peso, because it's worth more to us. And you never know what happens in that world, though, right? Anyway, you guys have a great week, okay? And I hopefully that helped. Talk to you later. Hasta la vista.